Alright, hello everyone. This is Pokey Captain.
And this is Kung Fu Jesus.
And my name is Kaz.
And welcome to a very special downloadable game, Sonic the Hedgehog 4, Episode 1. And what I'm going to do...
Wait, it's Sonic 4 the Hedgehog.
Sonic 4 the Hedgehog, Episode 1. What I'm going to do with this first run is try to keep it nice and clean. Good runs through the levels, mostly taking the top of the levels. And we're going to start Splash Hill Zone, looks like the Green Hill Zone, and away we go.
Adventure begins.
So it looks a lot like Sonic 1 with like updated graphics.
Yes. And there's updated moves too. As you see right now, the main addition to this game is the homing attack.
Thank God.
Borrowed from the 3D games, but you get, when you jump off, you do the homing attack, there's no enemies anywhere, you get an air dash, which comes in handy much later on, and when there is something there, targeting reticle comes up, and you'll put it on there. And that's how you do most of your movement around this game.
Well, that's good, because it was the one thing about Sonic Megamix that I really enjoyed was that homing attack that they gave you. The other thing, of course, being the light dash, which is not in
this game.
Not in this game.
One thing they like to do is they like to set up shortcuts with those Bubbles enemies from Sonic 3. And
those asshole dudes, yeah.
Yeah, except they don't have spikes yet, and you'll take a shortcut through them.
Yeah!
It's the first level.
Oh, right.
What'd you think?
It was quick. Fast, even. I know that I played this level. And I know that if you get 50 rings, there's a hoop for you to jump through.
Right, and we're going to get into that a little bit later, because we have videos for the special stages, Chaos Emeralds in this game. Yeah.
Alright.
Cross that bridge. So, the other thing about Sonic 4 is that they kind of introduced like a new gimmick in every stage, and then they kind of ditched that gimmick after that stage. First stage was an exception, because it's the first stage, but here in this second act of Splash Hill, you've got swinging vines. And
because you know Sonic is all about gimmicks. It's like #1 gameplay feature is gimmicks that never.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think they kind of borrowed a lot from New Super Mario Brothers, especially the DS version, because when you play the DS version of that game, it seems that every level they have this gameplay gimmick and then they throw it away and you never see it again. So they kind of looked at that and they said, "All right, we can do that for Sonic." So you get vines.
So they just sped up version.
Right, sped up version here, and what they actually do is they record a different track with a little bit less intro and have that be sped up, and then it fades back into the normal music. What do you think of the music so far, then?
It is pretty Sonic-y.
It is very Sonic-y.
That's basically my only...
going back here, you get a spring and a 1-up. That's a shortcut, or not really a shortcut, it's a long cut to get you an item.
So it's a secret.
Secret. That's one thing you probably won't notice if you're just playing through the game.
I know, I don't care, so...
You have to go forward to go back.
Right.
Oh, right. If you don't press Y to play the next act, it brings you out to the world map. You can select other zones and acts within those zones to play, just sort of anytime you want.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
So, alright, this act's gimmick is that, 1, it's at sunset, and 2, there's little slidey pulley things like from Sonic 3.
Yeah, we'll never see another act in Sunset either. They just sort of ditch that mechanic.
They really have all these one-offs for all the mechanics?
Yep.
Man.
You know, most indie games would build their entire gameplay off of one of these gimmicks, and Sonic Team just sort of goes through them as if they're, you know, expendable, and they're not.
It's very valuable ideas.
They are, and I'm not a fan of that practice, though.
Well, for all you know,
I don't know anything.
Right. This is the first quote-unquote episode, and what they promise is going to be
a 3-episode thing. Right?
I don't know if they specifically said 3 episodes or everyone guessed 3 episodes, but they've said that this is going to be an episodic game. They're going to keep releasing new versions, so maybe they'll just have new scenery and then bring back all the gimmicks in the exact same order. would be a very Sonic Team thing to do.
It would be. Very low effort of them.
Reuse their assets. I mean, they're already reusing lots of assets, so they just drew them all again.
That's fun. You can see the curvature of the horizon here. If you look carefully.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that at all. Wow. It's really good.
That's a good detail. Even if the cloud movement is completely unrealistic.
If only we lived on a spherical planet like Sonic does.
Well, it's a Mobius.
Okay, so if you notice, there was no boss at the end of the act.
Oh,
and
yeah.
3 acts and then a boss. So,
And obviously this one is...
this guy looks a little familiar. First boss from the first Sonic game. And,
He's different, though.
right.
They took your rock, paper, scissors...
You can start fighting him as normal. His little ball goes swingling instead of just a very fixed
Instead of,
rotation.
dingle-dangle and...
But then you realize, you can just homing attack him and it's no problem. Then he stops, and the music gets very intense, and he starts up a new attack. And with that new attack, all the bosses are going to be, same twist on an old thing with a new attack. This one's pretty easy to dodge, and really you could just wail on him, and you might not even get a chance to swing it at first.
What an idiot.
Bumbling fool.
Well, that's what we love in our Eggmans.
Go free, Flickies.
Right.
Go free.
Everyone's free. We're going to see you in the first 2 bonus stages next.